This is Magnifico, and this episode is titled No Strings Attached. So, going into a little bit of the ideas of that whole concept, friends with benefits, etc., etc. So, first of all, maybe speaking to my bias on this subject, if you imagine like the most conservative position on dating and marriage and sex, that's more or less where I would end up. Just to clarify that, I'll try to be as pragmatic as possible, though, with regards to that. So, first of all, in my mind, the idea of no strings attached is like a completely BS idea. Like, I think the brain chemistry that happens during sex it's very much designed to get us to be emotionally entangled with the person we're involved with during sex. I think the science would tend to support that as well. Apart from that, if through some miracle of genetics or some some flaw in your psychology, you are actually capable of remaining detached during sex, like emotionally detached, and you can disentangle yourself from that relationship with little to no emotional fallout. What are the odds that all of your potential sexual partners will also be capable of the exact same things, of the exact same detachment and emotional distancing? It's astronomical. You might as well stand in a field and hope to be hit by a meteorite. That's kind of the odds I would see involved in that. Eventually, emotionals will get involved. Eventually, people will be hurt, and largely, I think those relationships themselves that you're trying to have, at least after the fact of having sex with a person, will be largely shot to heck. Like, it's very hard to have one after an actual platonic, a stable platonic relationship after the fact. Now we'll go into that a little bit. So, in my mind, relationships, like good relationships, familial or otherwise, or platonic or even sexual necessarily, are based on kind of three things. There's generally an area of commonality, the thing we get together on, the thing that we do together. That's what we base our relationship off of. It's generally this idea of, okay, so we get together, we have this interest in common, let's talk about this, and let's develop a meaningful human connection based on that. And for the record, this is a little bit of a rabbit trail. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to what I was thinking about. I don't actually think sexual attraction is necessarily an area of commonality, and I think a lot of people maybe don't realize that, but men and women are attracted to each other for very different reasons. So it feels like there's not really a way to get together on that. It feels like a meaningful connection when you say, oh, well, I'm attracted to this woman, and she's attracted to me, therefore there must be some sort of emotional connection. Not really. If you ask her why she's attracted to you, and it's going to be completely different. So there's not really a way to get together on that, and it can lead to a meaningful connection, but I don't think it is in and of itself a basis for a relationship. I think a lot of people get that mixed up because never mind. So back to what I was talking about. So again, area of commonality, that's where most relationships start. The other components are trust and respect. I think that's often like what really makes relationships good. And the problem with this idea of no strings attached, of having sex with someone and then going on to be platonic friends after the fact, is because the idea of trust in that relationship has been basically shot to heck. And I'm using that word too much. It's been destroyed. Because essentially for the rest of your life with this person, you will have an alternate context through which to view their actions. Now, if I come up to one of my friends and they ask me out to dinner, there's only one way to view that. Ideally, there's only one way to view that. They're my friend, and they're making overtures of friendship. They want to spend time with me because we're friends and because they want to, be better friends or something. Or they want to talk about something involving friendship. But when you've had sex with someone, that idea can be viewed, that overture of friendship can be viewed in an alternate context. And there's this paranoia that's involved. Well, maybe they're trying to be my friend. Maybe they're trying to get together and talk about something involving friendship. But maybe, just maybe, there's this seed of doubt in the back of your mind involving that person. Because you have given each other an alternate context in which to view your actions, whatever they might be. And this, I think, permeates every fiber of that relationship. That little bit of paranoia, that little bit of doubt as to whether this person is really trying to be my friend or if they're trying to get back into my pants. Sorry. I think that's one of the major problems involved in that. Alright. Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe.